Today is the 21st of April, 2022. And I just had this overall feeling like I typically do throughout the years to make a entry. And I wanted to kind of say some things that mean a lot to me. Because life is full of up and downs. And that is unthinkable to even thought process that. And I'm amazed I am standing here today alive because throughout my life, one, I've lived such amazing events. I can't take away from that, from being in movies to being in a modeling competition over in Vancouver to being in actors events in Toronto, driving across I think 5 or 6 states, I can't fully recall, in like 24 hours to go to Niagara Falls, sleeping in the parking lot of Niagara Falls overnight, to being able to take part and donate part of my income to be in a charitable event of a derby, a demolition derby, to even making videos here. And today I daily drive a 55-year-old truck that I built from the ground up. It's got a few issues here and there, so it's still work in progress. I've rolled 2 cars now. I was brought into this world and told the chances of my survival are slim because of medical conditions. I, to this day, my entire life have fought mental illness, and I'm very much not public on that because a little bit because of fear, because with admitting some of these mental illnesses and such, there are some restrictions that get put on that can get taken away from me. Just like I like to shoot with my firearms, I like to be able to drive and all that, and so there's a bit of fear with that. There's nothing severe. It's not like I have voices in my head. Trust me, that would be a whole different story. Oh. But I do suffer with mental illness, and very few times do I let people, seldom do I let people see that, but there are ones I love that see that. I fight every day with a battle. I have memories from being in the military barracks, doing training in Alberta, to driving up north for when I originally picked up that truck, way up north, to have found love and had it broken from the depths of despair to joy. I don't know where I want to go with this, but I want to say with life, no matter how tough it gets, no matter what the battle is, I seek my comfort in finding something new and going for it. Finding something I do not know and diving into it and learning about it, because I want that reason to go on. I want the reason of jumping into something new. I want the reason to keep going for something, keep going for that something, having an amazing dream up there, even if I fail, because I've failed millions of times. I've spent thousands of dollars on acting. I've probably spent, I think, about $10,000 in my life in acting, and have earned pennies back. Oh, I have driven across the country in a car that didn't have a muffler, didn't have a radio, was missing half of its interior, and had Lambo doors. Because I traded the Lambo door hinges for a bucket of Hot Wheels. And life will continue to go on to give those little surprising details. Because it's the little details that are amazing. I still have, from when my grandparents passed away when I was 7 years old, I have their reading glasses, and I keep them dear to me. I have loads of memories. I look up to my great-grandfather, who's no longer with me, for the amazing things he did in life, and taking that as inspiration to keep moving forward. Not every day is easy, and do I know the path? No, I have no idea what path to take. I have no idea what's the next step. All I can know is I have to take it. Am I afraid? Oh, I'm 100% afraid. But it's that inspiration that drives me and not the fear. Because if I dove into that fear a long time ago, there might have been a higher chance I didn't survive a lot of the incidents I am fortunate to survive. Like, there's a reason there's a scar there, right on my forehead. There's a reason I bit through my lip one time. Not on purpose, just falling upstairs, if you know, defying gravity. A rock going through, almost through my hand, to me cutting off the end of my finger. Again, not on purpose. Like, you better watch out when you're working in a kitchen that nobody bumps your back as you're cutting and prepping vegetables. It's a good tip to make sure there's a space buffer for no one to bump into you. Life will amaze you every step of the way. You will feel down, you will feel inspired, you will feel sad, and you will feel happy, and there's nothing wrong with that. It is perfectly normal and it's perfectly okay. And if you're someone who suffers even more than that emotionally, if you have something that drags on your mind every single day, and there's a little battle inside your head, well, it's not a little battle, trust me, it's a big one. A battle inside your head that you just keep punching with, and some days it's hard, some days it's extremely hard, and some days it's easy. And they always tell you, and this is the thing that I've always told myself, well, just do it and see how it turns out. Well, see how tomorrow is. See how next year is. Aim towards this goal, even if you fail. Like I said, I've failed millions of times. Even if you fail, well, you tried. You're a lot further than you were because you tried than you were if you didn't. And failure's okay. Failure you learn from. You learn from failure. It builds your character. So does success. So does adventure. Trust me, I blew $15,000 on business university and failed and then dropped out. Like, I'm not saying do the things I've done, but failure's okay. You will recover from it, and amazing things will come from it. You'll learn things that you never would have if you didn't take it. So always take the leap. Always take the jump. Always look for inspiration within yourself. Have a good day.